Adventure and Pullman on W4CY Radio.
This is Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Matt Good from First to Last.
Nice, here at Louder Than Life.
Yeah.
Now, how fucking awesome is this festival?
This festival is unbelievably sick.
Right?
Yeah. And I have a lot of experience with festivals, actually. I've been doing this since 2003. And we used to do, like, Warped Tour and all that shit. And it's like, man, this is insane.
Right?
This is insane, man.
And I want to ask you, too, that I ask everybody, like, as an artist, how do you feel Danny Wimmer treats you?
Really well. Really, really well.
Right?
And the one thing I will say about this really cool is that all the bands, it feels like they're all treated well. There's no weird hierarchy or anything like
Totally.
that. You go in the dressing room and everybody has a nice room. They're all the same size. They all have the same accommodations. It's just done so well.
Yeah, and I asked that question not only because we're here at the festival, but in 16 years of doing the Wimmer festivals, I've never heard an artist say a bad thing. Ever.
Easily believe that. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And you just proved it, and I love what you said. I hear a lot. It doesn't matter who you are treated the same, whether you're Bring Me the Horizon, Slayer, or you're the band playing in the theme park.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. You're right.
know?
Yeah.
And listen, I do a lot of festivals too. Usually they'll have a Ferris wheel and maybe one other ride. I don't know of any other festival in the world that has a whole theme park as part of it.
I don't think there is one.
Right?
I would be shocked if there was.
It's fucking wild, man.
It is, man.
You know?
Yeah.
And the cool thing is, too, is that the people that come to this festival, they come for the music, which means they're here early.
Oh, yeah.
Like, early, the first band to play of the day has a huge crowd. When does that happen?
Yeah, it's wild, dude.
Right?
Yeah, we played at 250, and it was literally, like, packed to the brim.
You couldn't even see the end.
Yeah, it was just
right?
like no one else can fit over here. That's it.
How does that feel when you're up there playing at that time thinking you're going to have nobody because it's so early?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Oh, it feels fucking amazing. Yeah, and the thing with us, too, is we haven't played in 15 years.
Right.
So I was like, I don't even know what to expect.
It's almost like culture shock, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like you want to ease your way back into it, and there you are, the biggest crowd ever.
Yeah, it's awesome. And it's really funny, too, because, like, you get up there, and I was telling the guys, like, it only took, like, 30 seconds before I zapped into, oh, I know how to do this.
Right?
Yeah, even though it's been so long. Like, it only took, like, 30 seconds, and I just went, all right, I'm doing this thing now. I know what's going on. Yeah.
And then you see that crowd, and kind of motivates you, like, wow, we should do more of this.
Yeah, absolutely. That's actually really funny. Some of the people that work for us are like, yeah, that was good enough to be pretty encouraging, huh? And I was like, yeah, it was. Like, yeah, let's be real, it was, yeah.
And so what prompted you to make this comeback after so many years to play?
Well, I mean, realistically, we just kind of like recorded a song here and there over the last year. I think we did two. Yeah, we did two. And it was just kind of, it's different when I'm a producer. I have a studio and I make tons of records for other bands and stuff. So it was one of those things where I felt like, why wouldn't I just make a song for my own band if I can? So I did. And it was fun or whatever, but it's way different than being like, oh, we're going to be a real band and play shows now.
Right.
So completely separated. So Danny Wimmer's people hit us up and asked us to play. And I was like, oh, actually, yeah, that'd be sick. And then once we announced this one, then some other people did. And now it's becoming a thing where I'm like, oh, I guess we're doing this again.
I guess we're a band.
Yeah.
The band's back in town.
Yeah. Well, after all this work of getting ready to play shows again, and because it's like a whole other world, you know, like I'm like, okay, well, we got to keep playing, right?
Right?
Yeah.
And you just dropped a song yesterday, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like, so that also says you have to keep playing.
Yes. Yep.
And that song is badass.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We're really stoked on it. It's doing quite well.
And how does it feel to be a producer? Like, do you listen to the songs you write differently now that you're a producer?
Oh, God, yeah. 100%. Because I think the thing that releases the serotonin in my brain versus, like, a normal person that's listening to it that had nothing to do with it is, like, thinking of the moment when we came up with said idea, or like how we got some sound to be there, or like how hard some guitar part was to nail, but we did it. So I'm listening to it and like my brain is just like rapid firing memories and like weird things like that. So for me, I'm just like, wow, this is so cool, feels so good. And then I think people on the other end of the thing are just like, I like this. This emotionally triggers me in some positive way, right? It's just a little different.
Because music's the best therapy there is, for you, the artist, and for me, the listener.
Yeah, yep.
Do you look at you and the people in the band, how you're playing and how you're performing differently now as a producer?
I would say a little bit. I'm trying to like not get too producer brained about it.
Yeah.
Because it would be really easy to like get like really dissect everything a little too much and get a little too deep on the details. I'm really just trying to stick with the right vibe.
Yeah.
You know? Like I want to make sure the vibe is right. Like the things that people loved about our band, I'm like, let's just make sure that we are not losing sight of those. Because like in the modern era, as a producer, there's a lot of ways to like make things feel more perfect, but also waters down some things that people like about us in the first place. So I'm trying to really...
It's two different personalities.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's why I'm asking these things, because like if it were me, I would do it your way too. Like I would shut off producer mentality and turn on artist.
Yeah.
And then when I'm producing, turn off artist and turn on producer.
Yeah.
You know?
It is like that.
Right?
Yeah.
And it, even with me, it's like, I have my engineer produce my show because I don't want to fuck with that when I'm doing my show.
Makes sense.
Like, why do I want to twist knobs while I'm trying to focus on doing an interview or whatever I'm doing? It's like, I think you really need that too. And I think you need the objectivity. Like, as a perfect example, you take the Black album by Metallica.
Yep.
Without that producer, that album isn't what it is.
No. I mean... Shit, that album won't even be remotely close to what it is,
right?
Honestly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think you kind of need that objectiveness as the producer.
Yeah.
Where you remove the emotion from the equation. Because when you're the writer or the performer, you're emotionally attached to that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny, like, I wrote one song once, and I'm more of a book writer.
Okay.
So it was more like a book. And I
Nice.
brought it to my bro, who was the head engineer of our station. He was also a musician, and he was really good. Like, I picked him because I used to watch him play gigs and fuck with the mixer board the whole time he's singing and playing guitar.
Yeah.
You know, because he needed the perfection. And he goes, what the fuck is this? You need to shorten this. This is a book.
Yeah.
And then he's like, can we take this out? And I'm like, no, that's important. Like, in everything he was saying, that's what I'm saying. You can't take it out.
Yeah.
And finally, I was like, okay, do whatever you want, because I don't want you to take any of it out.
For sure.
It's like part of you. So it's very hard for me to sit there and look at it and say, that doesn't belong.
Right.
Whereas he can say, it doesn't belong, have no emotion involved, and make it a real song.
Yeah.
And I think you see that all the time, don't you?
All the time. Those conversations are touchy too. You got to really be like, I think you have to have a certain level of empathy pre-installed in who you are. Like, because I can really tell how people are feeling by just, you can feel the vibe, honestly, in the room. You know, like they'll talk quieter or look down, or you got to be really smart about the way that you approach people when you're telling them their ideas could be better, or they're not good enough, or they need refinement when they're already so invested in these ideas. It takes a certain skill for sure.
And I think that's where you have a benefit as an artist, being the producer, because you understand how it feels to be on the other side.
You are more right than you could ever even know, probably.
Right?
Yeah. Because a lot of the bands I work with, they know of my band, and I'm like, look, man, I've been there before. And they know that I'm not bullshitting them.
Right.
Because they just know, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I kind of look at it the same way here. It's like, when I'm doing interviews, I'm thinking as if I was the artist, how I would feel on the other end of the mic. And
For sure.
Sometimes at these festivals, I listen to other media people. I'm like, man, if I was the artist, I'd slit my throat right now. It's boring as fuck, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, why are you asking a question that the other 20 people asked? Why are you asking a question that you can Google? I'm doing all that shit.
Yeah, Wikipedia.
Right.
Yes,
Like, the only time I'll bring up Wikipedia is if I know something's, like, dead wrong.
Right, for sure.
And it's like, well, is this true? And I'll play it off like that. Like, that's not really true, is it?
Yeah.
And then you get the real story. But then they laugh because you realize it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Whereas there's other people that, if they're scripted, they're like, Well, it says in Wikipedia this. So how do you feel about that? And I think you're about to get from the artist, it's fucking bullshit. Shut up.
Yeah.
That's the way I think.
Or at
Like-
least like a version of that.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now that you got the bug again,
Yeah.
and in a big way,
Yep.
what else do we want to expect from you guys?
Well, October 3rd, which is coming up really fucking soon, we're playing in Birmingham at Furnace Fest. It's another festival.
Yeah.
Yep. And then after that, we don't have any plans because the year's coming to an end. I'm actually going to Japan with my kid.
Nice.
Yep. And we're going to go hang out there and just kind of like decompress a little bit and then get back. It's the holiday season. But in that time, we're going to start planning future for next year.
I love it. How old's your kid?
She's about to turn 8 in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a fun age.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, she's the best, man. I fucking love her.
That's so great to hear. And how does she love your music?
She actually likes it a lot. Yeah, it's funny. I played her new song in the car, and I didn't tell her anything about it. And she's like, Dad, I really like that song. And I was like, oh, thanks.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, it made me really happy.
What a great feeling.
Yeah.
And I think that's also what's different nowadays, like, because there was not one thing my dad would have liked about any of my music when I was younger.
Yeah.
It's a different time now where parents, grandparents, kids are all going to these type of festivals
Yeah.
together. That would never happen.
Dude, on that note, I was telling someone this the other day. The thing that blows my mind right now, that really blows my mind, is I'm 41, okay? When I was in high school, well, sorry, I should do it the reverse order. The kids in high school now that are listening to bands like mine from our era, because there's a lot, that would be the same as if I listened to AC/DC when I was in high school.
Right?
And I'm just like, wait, no one would ever do that.
I talk about it all the time because I was like at Slayer's first show ever, Metallica's first show ever, and I talk about it all the time like, no way me and my friends would go see a 60-some-odd year Metallica.
Yeah.
Like Metallica now. And then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see them out in the crowd, I'm like, yeah, we would have never gone to see them.
Yeah. Like when I was in high school, I was listening to Slipknot and Korn and Blink-182 and like all the bands that were new. You know what I mean? Like the new bands that were coming
Right.
out in the world. I wasn't listening to bands from the 80s,
I know.
but that is what's happening now. It's really interesting.
It really is a trip. Like, I was here for Slayer the other night, obviously, and there was no empty space anywhere.
I believe it.
And I'm like, this is wild because, listen, I've seen them loads of times, but we were the same age almost, basically, so we hang out.
Yeah.
And they were like your contemporaries. And I look up there, I'm like, I can't believe these kids are like moshing to this band that is full of a bunch of people in their early 60s.
Yeah. It's kind of
You
wild,
know?
right?
It blows my mind.
That's just the world has changed.
Right?
Yeah.
If you would have said that to me, like, oh, go see this band, they're all 60. Fuck you.
Another huge fundamental difference I've noticed is that there's so much less genre segregation now.
Yes.
Like when I was a kid, it was like, oh, I like pop punk, I like punk rock, I like metal, whatever. It's like, oh, okay, and then your whole life is that. Everything about you is defined by that. And now, like, they like everything. They just like literally everything.
Which I love that. Cause
I do too.
I hated the gatekeeping back in the 80s. It was even worse than in your time because,
Yeah.
like, I had long hair. I couldn't go to a punk show.
Yeah.
I'd get my ass beat.
Yeah, it was just too, like, specific, right?
Yeah, you had to, like, I was a thrash metalhead. That's what you listened to.
Yeah.
Thrash metal, and that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe a little other things, but that are close, like death metal or
Yeah.
black metal. But
Yeah.
you can't listen to this band because they don't fit what we like or what we look like.
Yeah.
Or,
And it's
you
just
know,
like, bro, it's not that serious. Like, I can
Right?
like this too.
And I don't get how artists are boxed in like that because to me the whole idea of being an artist is expressing yourself. It doesn't mean I have to play this music. We all have vibes. We all have feelings at different times.
100%. A lot of fans don't understand that, like, when you make a record as a bunch of people that are artists, like, all the things that influence what you decide to put on that record are, like, direct influences of your life in that moment or
Yeah.
what got you to that point or whatever, right? And then every time you go back to do it again, all those things have changed because you're growing and getting older and experiencing new things in your life. And there's no way that you can ever, like, organically 100% recapture who you were 4 years ago or 8 years ago or 12 years ago. It just doesn't, that's not possible.
Yeah, well, like even with Metallica, like there were 25 of us that were their hardcore original fans.
Yeah.
And when the Black Album came out, we're like, oh, fuck them, they're posers, sellouts.
I know.
We're not listening to them ever again,
Yeah.
you know, type of thing. It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
And I think this is what keeps rock alive, because that mentality is what almost killed metal.
Yeah.
And because we have all these influences and people like different things, you can have a festival like Louder Than Life that can have an acid bath, can have a Slayer, but can also have your band, could have Insane Clown Posse. Like, the list could go on of the different types of genres that can be here as one big happy family. That's the key. Like,
and the fans are just like, yeah, I'm about it. This is great, you know, and it's good.
Why hate on each other? Let's all just love each other. That's what metal's about. That's what punk's about. You know, it's unity. It's family.
Yeah.
And thank God for bands like you and other bands coming up now that are keeping that alive and growing the genre by not being gatekeepers.
Yeah, that's so lame. I wouldn't, I'm not about that at all.
Well, like, even with the labels, the genre labels, that's designed to separate everybody. Like, why do you need to be a post-hardcore, metalcore, death metal, technical?
Yeah.
I could go on with the list of what the micro-genre could be.
Yeah, it's the obsession over labels.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
It's like there's always feel like, if I can't label it, I'm going to lose my mind. It's like, you don't need to, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need a label.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to know what the label is. I just want to know that it's good music and I like it.
I agree.
That's it.
I agree.
And that's what you guys offer, so that's killer. And do you have any last words you want to share with the listeners that we haven't covered already?
Just that today made me really realize how much I appreciate what I get to do, like, on a spiritual fucking level. Like, it felt incredibly nice, and I don't know, man. Sometimes people do take things for granted, and I really realized today, like, how fucking, like, privileged I am to be able to do this, and I don't know. I'm just really happy right now.
I love it. That's the most important part, because we need a lot more happiness in the world.
Yeah.
And I thank God I've been here at Louder Than Life and haven't watched or seen any bit of news of what's going on outside these gates.
Yes.
Because all that matters is what's here and our family here.
Yep.
And showing how we can all unite together from all walks of life.
Yep.
And screw the division, screw the being an asshole. No matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you are.
Yeah.
Let's just all love each other, get along, and respect each other's differences instead of fighting each other's differences.
Yep. You can never have too much positivity, trust me, especially not right now.
I love it. I'm all about that. And I'm all about you being here at Louder Than Life, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Hell yeah. Thank you for having me.
You got it.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.